Welcome inside Medina High School. Regional championship time for girls high school basketball. And when you talk regional championship and you talk in our coverage area, the conversation consistently focuses on one school, and that's Olmsted Falls. Ron Yance and Jared Kozar along with you tonight to bring you a regional championship matchup with the Hudson Explorers and the Bulldogs of Olmsted Falls High School. Jordan Eaton and his staff at Olmsted Falls have won 6 district championships, and tonight they'll try to win their 4th regional championship. My partner Jared Kozar has seen Olmsted Falls twice this year. Tonight is my first look at the juggernaut in girls basketball. But Jared, when you have seen the Bulldogs twice this year, what have you come away with impression-wise?
Ron, they are as advertised when you think about what a regional qualifier would necessitate, what they would live up to. Very well coached. Jordan Eaton and his staff do a great job. Not a whole lot of weaknesses, not a whole lot of mental errors. They do everything really well. They would prefer this game be in the 40s, and very similar and not strange that we would discuss a fellow SWC opponent, but much like an Avon Lake and a Paul Apple coach team, they want that game to be low scoring. They want to dictate the pace. Defense is going to control it. But if they have to let loose the dogs, they can do it, and they've got a lot of firepower when necessary. You know,
if you look at what they've done to get here, Jared, and let's just look at the tournament run. You play one game for a sectional championship in the way that things work now in the Ohio High School Athletic Association. They knock off Valley Forge 80-15. They came in as the 4 seed in their district. They beat John Marshall in the district semifinal 61-26. And they knocked off Hoover in the district championship game 59-33. So defensively, they have done exactly what you said. They have held opponents to limited points. 15 for Valley Forge, 26 for John Marshall, and 33 for Hoover. Hudson comes in, not exactly an offensive juggernaut. They've won games 48-22, 37-33, and 51-44. So realistically, they could keep Hudson to a mid-30s basketball game tonight, couldn't they?
And I think they'd be very happy with that outcome, because that probably means that they'll be in the mid-40s, and they'll think that is a great outcome, because it'll mean that they're going to play next week on a Wednesday evening. Now, Hudson, the 5 seed coming into this matchup, they're no slouch either. They got here for a reason.
Yeah, they certainly did. They got here with a 51-44 win over Brecksville in a district championship game. To get to the district title, they knocked off Cuyahoga Falls in the sectional 48-22. And then they beat Magnificat in a real tight game 37-33. So the Hudson Explorers of head coach Dennis Lawler are here. They are 19-5 on the year. And they finished, Jared, 10-4 in the Suburban National Conference. And they finished tied for first place in that conference with Twinsburg, who's also a pretty good basketball program.
And when you think about that Suburban, that's pretty loaded in terms of our area teams, maybe not in Lorain County, but just locally Medina County. A lot of great programs and a lot of litmus tests to get here tonight to be in this regional final game here at Medina High School, where they're pretty familiar playing, or at least will be, come next calendar year.
Both teams are lining up, which will be the national anthem. The public address announcer is setting everybody up for tonight's national anthem. Jared, we'll take an extended break here, and when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the tip-off of tonight's regional championship between Olmsted Falls and the Hudson Explorers. You're listening to this regional final on WEOL.com.
Looking for the best Friday fish fry around? Every Friday of the year, and especially during Lent, stop by North Ridgeville Convenient Sunoco for lunch or dinner. Enjoy delicious perch, cod, catfish, pierogies, and cabbage and noodles made fresh and ready to go. Planning a party? Convenient has you covered with deli trays, hearty trays, and a full-service meat department with expert butchers on hand to help with any purchase. Visit Convenient at Center Ridge and Barton Roads in North Ridgeville. Open 7 days a week, and good luck to all of our area teams in the tournaments. Now is the time to start planning your 2026 golf outing at Mallard Creek Golf Club, Northeast Ohio's golf outing host extraordinaire. With 36 beautifully maintained holes, 4 pavilions, a fully stocked pro shop, and an expansive driving range, Mallard Creek is the perfect venue for groups large or small. From start to finish, their friendly staff will walk you through every step, and they're a trusted home for charity fundraisers and community events each season. Dates book up fast, so call Brian Schaefer at 440-748-8231 or visit themallardcreek.com to reserve your 2026 outing today. Lorraine Medina Rural Electric offers a quick and easy way to pay bills online, monitor your daily electric use, and receive updates from your cooperative through SmartHub. Members can sign up for this service at www.lmre.org or contact the LMRE office at 440-647-2133 for more information.
Hi, Tim Elkhorn, radio voice of the Cavs. For several years, you've heard me talk about EcoTree Services on WEOL. Recently, I needed trees removed, so of course, I contacted EcoTree. They did an incredible job. The folks at EcoTree were timely, efficient, and the work was flawless. Take it from me. When your trees need attention or even require removal, contact EcoTree Services. Like me, you'll love their work. Find EcoTree Services online at ecotreeservices.com.
It's Truck Month at Elyria Ford, and the deals are built Ford tough. Get huge factory rebates and even bigger discounts on every truck in stock. At Elyria Ford, we make it that easy. Stop in or shop us at buyabraham.com.
Lorain County Community College is where you'll lock in your future success. LCCC will get you prepared, get you credentialed, and get you working. Lorain County Community College. Your goals, your career, your future. Enroll today. Well, you just saw it if you're watching on the Chronicle Telegram YouTube channel, but we want to remind you of our great sponsors, the WEOL Cage matchup tonight, live on WEOL.com, and of course that Chronicle Telegram YouTube channel. We can't bring you the video tonight because of state tournament playoff rules, but we are bringing you audio, old school, just like WEOL AM 930, like we did for so long. Now on WEOL.com, just as good. We want to thank the Nick Abraham Buick GMC and Nick Abraham Elyria Ford on Route 57 and East Broad Street in Elyria. We want to thank Lorain County Community College, Real Education for Good Jobs. We want to thank the Lorraine Medina Rural Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy partner. Also like to thank a longtime partner, huge supporter of local sports, the North Ridgeville Convenience Sunoco at Center Ridge and Barton Roads, Mallard Creek Golf Club on Route 82 in Columbia Station, and another longtime supporter of high school sports, EcoTree Services, your complete tree care company. It's Ron Yance, it's Jared Kozar along with you tonight for what we expect to be another fantastic matchup along the tournament trail in Division II. The Olmsted Falls Bulldogs and the Hudson Explorers tonight. Olmsted Falls comes in 21 wins, 4 losses. So 25 games, 21 wins for Jordan Eaton. 13-1 in Southwestern Conference play. They have won their 8th straight. And Jared, you and I got a chance to talk to Coach Eaton at halftime of the Avon Lake Berea Mid-Park game about 3 weeks ago. And that was just after they clinched their 8th straight Southwestern Conference championships. Only once in those 8 years did they share it.
And you would have never known that they clinched again for the 8th straight time to hear him talk that evening, basically saying that, we've got a lot of goals in front of us that are very much larger than this conference championship. Not that that wasn't important, but we start with that, we fan out, and that's become the mantra here at Olmsted Falls. And I think it's like that across a lot of sports, really. Football-wise, Coach DeLuca and company on the football side. Granted, Mike Elder and the Avon Eagles, very tough to get by, but the point is that they all start out with that. Let's look at the SWC. What can we do there, and how do we improve upon that?
Well, if it wasn't for Coach Elder and Avon, Coach DeLuca and Olmsted Falls,
you'd have about 7.
They may have a couple in their back pocket. Olmsted Falls will start tonight. Avery Delicio, the 5'6" senior guard. Reese Tamura, 5'6" junior guard. Jesse Simon, a 5'11" senior. Jesse averaging 16 points, 5 rebounds a night. She leads Olmsted Falls in scoring. Emma Schaefer, the 6-foot junior. Emma right behind her, 11 points, 4 rebounds tonight. And then Grace Largent, the 5'11 junior forward. Grace averaging 7 points, 4 rebounds. Jared, they go 5'11", 6 foot, 5'11", with 2-5-6 guards. That is a tall lineup for girls high school basketball.
A lot of size, a lot of athleticism, and they all buy into the same thought process of getting back on defense, playing defense, making that a priority, and that's something you don't always see. I mean, even at this level where you're competing for a regional title.
You know, rotation-wise for Jordan Eaton and his staff, it goes like this. Lily Kroll, a 5'7 sophomore. Kaylee Schaefer, a 5'11 freshman. 5'11 ninth grader. Carly Nagy, a 5'5 senior, and Alexis Flowers, 5'11 senior. So coming off the bench in that 9-player rotation for Coach Eaton and his staff are a 5'11 ninth grader and a 5'11 senior. So if you need to give rest to some of those lengthy starters, you certainly have it off the bench. Let's take a look at Hudson. Dennis Lawler, their head coach. Their starters tonight go like this. Ann Zavino, 5'5 sophomore guard. Ashley Pearson, a 5'11 sophomore. Alora Bay, 5'5 senior. Abby Henderson, a 5'9 senior, and Abby Meacham, a 5'11 senior. So, Jared, they go 5'11, 5'11, 5'9. They almost match, at least lengthwise, Olmsted Falls is starting 5.
Pretty good answer for that schematic, and we'll see what goes on as the evening rolls along. But, I think that when you talked about the bench players for Olmsted Falls, the levers that Jordan Eaton is able to pull, that could be a difference maker in a game like today. Say if they have to go 8-9, he's got an advantage. I really believe that, having seen them throughout the year and then just knowing what they've done historically, that's a key component.
Hudson will wear white tonight, navy blue. They have navy blue and white striped warm-up pants. And when they unveil their jerseys have a checkerboard on the side of both their jersey top and their basketball game shorts. Explorers across the jersey front. Explorers in navy blue. The numbers are in silver, trimmed in blue. Olmsted Falls comes out in a uniform color that is familiar to a lot of folks in the state of Ohio. And that's Olmsted Falls in their deep navy blue, trimmed in gold. Olmsted Falls across their jersey front, with numbers in gold trimmed in white, and we are ready to jump it. It will be Abby Meacham at 5'11", and she'll jump Olmsted Falls as Jesse Simon. So 2 5'11s. The officials are ready, the players are ready, the opening tip is up, the ball is loose, and the Bulldogs will start with the ball first. If you're familiar with the gym here at Medina High School, and you're familiar with where the benches are, the Bulldogs will go from the center court to the left side. So if you're listening on WEOL.com and you're thinking about how this game flow is going, think about Olmsted Falls working to the left side of this gym to start the game. Wide open 3, Bulldogs put it up, and it's an air ball. It goes out of bounds. Reese Tamura shot it. It went off one of her teammates.
I guess I would call this the north side of the gym.
North side, yeah.
If you had to really get technical about it.
You got the beehive that, is the entire inside the three-point arc. Olmsted Falls coming out. Speaking of beehive, they are swarming the defense. They get a steal at midcourt, and down shooting a layup. Missed it was Schaefer, Emma, but Emma got knocked to the floor by a Hudson Explorer, so Schaefer is going to shoot free throws. It's on Ashley Pearson, the sophomore guard for Hudson. That is Ashley's first foul.
Ron, I, much to my chagrin, did not know the gentleman that put the ball up to start this contest, one of our officials. The other two flanked are Scott Shirtliff and Bianca Patton, two of the finest area officials you will come across.
That is a rare thing when my partner Jared Kozar does not know every official that's calling a basketball game, or a football game for that matter.
I'll take the two I know.
Schaefer, speaking of taking two, she makes both free throws, and Emma's on the board, and so are her Bulldogs. It's 2-0 real early. Hudson trying to shoot over that aggressive defense. 3 up in the air was missed. A rebound down to Pearson, and Hudson puts up a 3. It's missed by Abby Henderson, top of the key, but Abby chases down the long rebound. She's got the basketball. Top of the key for Henderson. She works it right side to Pearson. Pearson with a dribble, crossover at the foul line. Kicks it back out, little weave out top. Meacham has the basketball, kicks it inside to Anzavino. And Anna got her shot blocked, and it went off a Hudson Explorer, so the Bulldogs are going to get the basketball back. Jared, you see that swarming, suffocating, in-your-kitchen defense that Olmsted Falls has really made their signature in the Jordan Eaton era.
And, again, you have to commit to want to play that way. It starts probably well before the high school level with what Jordan Eaton's built to this point.
Top of the key, look, Reese Tamura throws up a three, rattled the cage, and didn't come down in the net. Meacham for Hudson got the rebound. So Abby Meacham will bring the basketball up and hand it off to Anna Anzavino. Anzavino to the left side to Pearson. Ashley on the left wing, step back three in the air, got it! Ashley Pearson with a hoop, and Hudson takes a 3-2 lead. We are 2 minutes into this basketball game. Tamura with the ball, right wing. Now top of the key. Grace Largent will take the three. Grace Largent's long. Rebound fought for underneath. Bulldogs, Tamura will come up with it. Tamura looking for a teammate, tied up in the key. And Ashley Pearson tied her up. It's a jump ball. And Hudson has the possession arrow. So the Explorers are going to get it back. Jared, love doing games here in Medina. You and I seem to, make this a date every March.
And it's usually Olmsted Falls that finds themselves here, whether it be on the girls' or the boys' side. More to come on that in the break.
Emma Schaefer with a steal. Right side, Jesse Simon, three in the air. And the Bulldogs miss 3 straight shots from the outside. Hudson's got the basketball. Anzavino. Anna Anzavino with it. Dribbles right, passes right. This is Ashley Pearson to the basket. Puts a shot up off the glass, and Pearson's got all 5 of the Hudson Explorer points. And her team's up 5-2. 3 minutes gone, opening quarter from Medina High School. Olmsted Falls with the basketball. It's Emma Schaefer. She'll hand it off top of the key. Largent holds it in her hand. Right side to Jesse Simon. Olmsted Falls going to bring it back out. Schaefer's got it in between the circles. Looking right. Still looking right. They'll go out on top to Avery Delicio. They work it inside, good ball movement, wide open three for Largent, and it will not drop. That's 4 straight. Bulldogs just can't find it. Largent gets it back, long rebound, Grace to the basket. Ball stolen. Bulldogs steal it back, 3 in the air, and it's a miss by Emma Schaefer.
Boy, Ron, I got them 0-6 from downtown right now for the Bulldogs, and they have not hit a field goal, 0-7 right now. And again, almost half this first period has been depleted. We'll see what goes on here. Jordan Eaton doesn't look like he's overreacting right now.
Zone press for the Bulldogs as Hudson will bring it up. Hudson's got it top of the key. Anzavino works it right to Pearson. Ashley to Alora Bay. Bay drew the defense. 15-footer from Abby Meacham, and it rattles the cage and drops. Meacham wide open at the foul line. It's 7-2. I don't know that Olmsted Falls, Jared, has been down this much this early. Little hand check foul on Ashley Pearson. That's Ashley's second foul. She is the team leader with 5 points right now, Jared, and she's got 2 fouls. And it looks like they're going to keep her in the game.
That's a rough spot. I have to agree with you, though, on your original sentiment, Ron. I don't think that Olmsted Falls has seen a 5-point deficit that often, if at all, throughout their regular season, at least in terms of conference play and when we've been following the Bulldogs, usually after they make that trip out west.
So they pulled Pearson out, and Hudson just tied up the Bulldogs. It's another jump ball. This time Olmsted Falls is going to keep it. So they pulled Abby Pearson out with 5 points and 2 fouls, and they brought in Charlotte Salem. Charlotte, a 5'8" sophomore. She wears number 23 for Hudson. So it's Olmsted Falls with the ball. Bulldogs are down 5 early at 7-2. Hudson extending that defense all the way out to half court right now on Schaefer. And traveling with the basketball, Olmsted Falls will turn it over. Lily Krall got it left wing and just took off running. Olmsted Falls looks a little disheveled right now, to be honest with you.
And that's fair to say. 2 turnovers here in the first quarter. There's many times that Olmsted Falls may have 4 or 5 turnovers for a ball game.
Hudson's got it, good feed inside, shot off the glass, missed, and a whistle and a foul. It was missed by Alora Bay. But the foul's going to go on Olmsted Falls. It'll be called on Lily Crawl, and that's Lily's first foul.
3:33 left here to play in this first quarter, and yeah, Olmsted Falls kind of searching for some answers offensively, and then it gets worse by compounding it on the defensive end, committing that personal.
So it's Bay at the foul line. Elora, the left-hander, puts the shot up, and it is money in the bank. Elora, senior, one of 3 seniors in this Hudson Explorers starting lineup. They've got another senior that comes off the bench in the typical 8-player rotation. The rest of the team, 4 sophomores. When I say rest of team, players that either start or are in the rotation. So Hudson's just as young as Olmsted Falls is, and Bay makes both free throws. Jared, it's 9-2. And it's 9-2 Hudson. 3:30 left to play first quarter. Falls needs it, or they've got it, they need a hoop, and they just turned it over. Hudson with a steal. With a basketball is Henderson. Henderson left wing, now they go right side to Bay. Bay back to Henderson, shot off the glass in the lane, missed it. And Olmsted Falls is Jesse Simon with a rebound. Simon's gonna dribble it down. 5'11" Simon, top of the key. Hands it off to Schaefer. We got a foul out top, and they're gonna call Simon for a moving screen.
Right.
So Olmsted Falls is Jesse Simon gets a foul called on her, and it's another turnover for the Bulldogs.
It's double trouble. It's the turnover and the personal. Jordan Eaton says, need a 30 to talk this over. We'll take a quick one as well. Be back here on the WEOL.com girls tournament cage matchup in just a couple of moments.
At Nick Abraham Buick GMC, it's Auto Show Month, and we have amazing deals. Right now, get the 2026 GMC Sierra up to 20% off. At Nick Abraham Buick GMC, we make it that easy. Stop in or shop us at buyabraham.com.
Ron Yance, Jared Kozar along with you from Medina High School, Division II Regional Championship on the girls' side. The Explorers of Hudson and the Bulldogs of Olmsted Falls. So you know Jordan Eaton well. You've seen him play twice this year, or his team. What do you think he was talking about in that huddle, Jared?
I think it's just a global realignment right now. We're not playing Olmsted Falls Lady Bulldogs basketball. Let's get down to business here and figure it out. I don't know, probably easier said than done, but it looks like it paid off right there.
Avery Delicio with a steal, the point guard for Olmsted Falls. So that turnover turns into an offensive opportunity, a much needed one for the Bulldogs. Catching and shooting is Jesse Simon. Simon left it long, and the rebound comes out, and controlling it is Hudson. Down the floor is Anzavino, and double dribble. Anna will give it right back to the Bulldogs.
You mentioned Avery Delicio. I think we'll get a conversation with her father, Chris, during the intermission here, not just about this game, but about his upcoming matchup tomorrow. Boys coach of the Olmsted Falls Bulldogs, and they will be in action.
Hudson just stole it back. Anzanito on a fast break and dribbled it out of bounds. Both teams, I mean, there are always, regional championship game jitters, right? I got to believe, though, that Olmsted Falls doesn't have too many jitters because they play big games all season long. It's the way they set up their schedule.
Certainly, and you're talking about a team that played in a state semifinal last year. The year before secured a state championship.
And the year before that played in a state semifinal, too. So Olmsted Falls just threw it out of bounds, but it went off, the officials say, a Hudson Explorer. It went right into the Explorer bench.
Actually, Ron, the year before that, they played in the state title game, fell short.
Yeah, they lost the Cincinnati school that beat Midview in the state semifinal.
That was a really good weekend for us. Not a good weekend for Midview or our county teams, but you get the point.
Bulldogs just miss another 3, but the rebound inside, and the putback by Kaylee Schaefer. Missed it. Rebound by Largett. Missed it, but Grace was fouled, and she's going to shoot free throws. Fouls on Charlotte Salem. And for Hudson and Salem, that's her first foul.
Chance to capitalize here at the line. Want to thank Medina Athletic Director Todd Hotke. Set us up in the capable hands of Mason, the man. That is the guy behind the guy that keeps Todd Hotke rolling.
The guy behind the guy. That sounds like a TV show on a superhero or something.
I think that came from the motion pictures Swingers back in 1996, the guy behind the guy.
So Largett makes the free throw, and she misses the second. Olmsted Falls with 3 points. They've all come from the charity stripe. Hudson's got 9, looking to make it 11. With the basketball, their point guard, Ann Zavino. Ann Zavino with a little crossover dribble. Created an offensive look. 3-point shot by the Explorers is off. And Delicio with the rebound for Olmsted Falls. Here come the Bulldogs. It's Schaefer with the basketball. Emma, a little shake and bake to the basket. Put up a layup into a double team. Got fouled. Basket didn't go, but Emma's going to shoot free throws.
And Ron, we'll never really know what that huddle was about with Jordan Eaton when he took that 30-second timeout, but it would appear to me that the mantra there was attack, attack, attack. Since they've come out of that brief respite, they've done a better job at it.
Jared, I would think that, worst case scenario, you got to feel good that you're only down now 9-4 as Schaefer makes the front end. You're only down 5 points. You haven't made a field goal in the first quarter, but you're only down 5 with 90 seconds left.
And you've turned it over 5 times.
Schaefer makes them both. She's got 4 of the 5, all from the foul line. It's 9-5 Hudson, and we're approaching the 1-minute mark left in this first quarter. Explorers will shoot the 3, long 3, rattled, did not go. But the rebound is up and in by Angelique Pinson. Pinson with the follow. She's got 2, her team's got 11. It's 11-5 Hudson over Olmsted Falls. Schaefer back in the middle, Schaefer in the lane. Drop step in between a double team. Hudson wanted a travel call. Instead, a foul was called. Foul's on Alora Bay, and that's Alora's first foul.
Ron, that'll bring out a penalty situation over this last minute and 5 seconds here in this first period of play. But in the meantime, give Hudson credit. They are not giving an inch to this 4-seeded Olmsted Falls Bulldog team, no matter what the situation is, what they think it might be in terms of pedigree. They're playing for keeps right now.
Jared, Schaefer is 5 of 5 at the foul line. She's got both hands on her hips, waiting for the basketball to shoot her second free throw. And she's now 6 of 6. Thank goodness for free throws. Olmsted Falls has made 7 in this first quarter. They have yet to score from the field. They're down 4. It's 11-7. Hudson with the basketball. Henderson with it on the baseline. Drew the defense and wide open, but it was a pass at the ankles to Pinson. Here comes Olmsted Falls the other way. Delicio with a crossover. Delicio to the basket, try to split a triple team with a pass, and the Explorers steal it, so another Bulldog turnover. And Zavino with the basketball, and she just lost it. No, she didn't. It looked like it went out of bounds right into the Olmsted Falls bench. Ball's knocked out of bounds off a Bulldog, and Hudson's going to keep it. Ann Zavino wipes her brow as she waits for the ball at midcourt from the official. She has worked up a sweat as the Hudson point guard in this first quarter.
It's not an unusual thing in a night like tonight where it's 70 degrees outside. Starting to catch that in the building, I think.
Boy, credit the defense. It was Grace Largent that stepped in front of a driving Ann Zavino and caused Ann Zavino to travel with the basketball. So Bulldogs are going to get it back. Jared, it was like a summer day. For all of us in northeastern Ohio who have worked through January and February where the temperature's been 14, 15 degrees, I had my window down every time I was in the car today.
As did I, and you're correct. I savored that, relished it, but here we are.
Schaefer with a nice pass inside to Simon. Simon against defense missed the layup, and here come the Explorers the other way. Hudson with it. Pearson dribble drive, kicks it back out on top, and knocking it out of bounds. The pass was Olmsted Falls. Emma Schaefer with active hands in the passing lane.
How about that? 0.3 on the clock.
0.3.
This might not even be a catch and shoot.
Pearson got it and couldn't get a pass back off for somebody to shoot it. So 1 quarter is in the books. And it's a good quarter for Hudson. But if you're going to the sideline right now, if you're an Explorer, you're kind of wondering, man, we played so well, held them without a bucket, them, Olmsted Falls. And we're still only up 4. It's 11-7 Hudson over Olmsted Falls as we head to the quarter break.
Now is the time to start planning your 2026 golf outing at Mallard Creek Golf Club, Northeast Ohio's golf outing host extraordinaire. With 36 beautifully maintained holes, 4 pavilions, a fully stocked pro shop, and an expansive driving range, Mallard Creek is the perfect venue for groups large or small. From start to finish, their friendly staff will walk you through every step, and they're a trusted home for charity fundraising fundraisers and community events each season. Dates book up fast, so call Brian Schaefer at 440-748-8231 or visit themallardcreek.com to reserve your 2026 outing today.
It's Truck Month at Elyria Ford, and the deals are built Ford tough. Get huge factory rebates and even bigger discounts on every truck in stock. At Elyria Ford, we make it that easy. Stop in or shop us at buyabraham.com.
It's 11-7 Hudson over Olmsted Falls Girls Division II Regional Championship from Medina High School. We're heading into the second 8-minute quarter. 8 minutes till halftime.
A couple of special treats at that halftime, and that's presented by Mallard Creek. And that'll be a conversation with Dave Zavara, former head coach of the Shore Gals of Avon Lake, current Lady Comets head coach at Amherst, and also Chris Delisio with the Olmsted Falls boys program.
And Zavino, top of the key. Now it's Ashley Pearson, left wing for Hudson. Explorers with the basketball and a 4-point lead. Pearson against defense, gets it out to Meacham. Meacham kicks it right side to Anna Anzavino. They go back to Pearson. Left wing, Pearson dribble drive, ran into a double team, got the bucket, and a foul is called. No, they're going to wave it off.
Wave that off.
They're going to say a charge on Hudson's Pearson.
And that is huge, because not only does that give you the ball back, but takes 2 points and a possible third off the scoreboard.
Well, I gave my partner Jared Kozar a three-finger. It's the third foul on Pearson, their leading scorer.
Yeah, true. Yeah, also.
So a lot going on there number-wise. Bulldogs with it. The only time they led was at the very beginning, 2-0. They'll shoot a three, far right side. It's off. That was Simon who missed it, and the Explorers down with a rebound. They led 2-0, and they haven't led since. Hudson with the basketball. Laura Bay dribble drive, left side, put up an air ball, and Simon for Olmsted Falls comes down with a rebound. Simon off to Schaefer. Emma left wing. Emma with a crossover, hesitation dribble, splits a double team, missed a shot, and the Bulldogs keep it alive. Step back three from Jesse Simon, and you can tell by the sound of the crowd, Simon just made 9 minutes and 11 seconds into the basketball game Olmsted Falls' first shot from the field. Alora Bay right back for Hudson. Inside, top of the key, Bay hits a jump shot. She's got 4, and it's 13-10. How about that? Go 9.5 minutes before you make your first shot from the field, and you're only down.
You're still in the game.
Still down a point.
Right.
Inside, shot missed by Schaefer, and fighting for the foul was Hudson and the Bulldogs. And Reese Tamura is going to get called for the foul. Olmsted Falls is Tamura with her first foul. It's 13-10. Hudson, 6:19 left to play in the opening half. Ron Yance, Jared Kozar along with you from Medina High School, Division II Girls Regional Championship. A familiar place for Olmsted Falls, trying to win their 4th regional championship. Little give and go inside for Hudson, and ball knocked out of bounds, a foul called. Ball went out of bounds. Falls called on Grace Largent for Olmsted Falls.
Jordan Eaton's going to get some help off that bench. Not for Largent, though.
Back in the game for Olmsted Falls is Kaylee Schaefer. Schaefer is a 9th grader, 5'11". She's now in the game for the Bulldogs. Laura Bay to the basket. Laura Bay drops a soft 8-footer from left of the lane. Bay's got 6 of her team's 15. Hudson up 5. Schaefer with it. Top of the key now to Grace Largent. Wide open 3, and Largent knocks it down. Grace Largent with 4 points. It's a 15-13 game. Hudson with the lead. Hudson inside, and stepping on the baseline inside were the Explorers. Abby Henderson had it baseline under the basket, but was on that baseline, so Olmsted Falls is going to get it back.
Scott Shirtliff gets around that one, running on a room real fast in the Beehive.
Bulldogs with it. Partner, anything different about this game based on what you've seen twice for Olmsted Falls?
Well, they've never been 2 of 16 from the field before. So that's uncharted territory. Jump ball here. it'll stay with Olmsted Falls. But yeah, you're absolutely right, Ron. If you're looking for differences, 2 of 16 from the field, and both those field goals of the 3-point variety.
Yes.
Normally they want to bang it inside. They want to take that shot. They want to rebound. They want to do those type of things. And there's still time for that, don't get us wrong, but it just hasn't happened yet.
Hudson's head coach Dennis Lawler rolling the dice with 5.5 minutes left. He's bringing back in his top scorer, Ashley Pearson. So Pearson's playing right now with 3 fouls. That Hudson defense is playing relentless. Olmsted Falls at half court. They're getting trapped at half court, having trouble getting rid of the ball. Largent has it, finally gets it to Schaefer. Now they're going to hand it off, top of the key. There are 2 Schaefers in the basketball game right now for Olmsted Falls. You've got Emma and you've got Kaylee. And it's Emma with it. Gets it out to Avery Delicio. Delicio into the paint, missed a shot, got her own rebound, missed the follow. And it was Ashley Pearson who got the rebound for Hudson. Here come the Explorers. Pearson top of the key. Good ball movement on the perimeter for the Explorers. Pinson and Anzavino now with it. Anna Anzavino, the point guard, out top, taking her time. Pearson with it, far left wing. Right side, ball fake. Alora Bay follows the ball fake with a dribble drive. Put up a shot, it was long. And the ball's on the floor. It rolls out of bounds, and Hudson's going to keep it.
Going to stay with them. Coming up on the halfway point here of this second period of play. Again, don't forget the Mallard Creek halftime show coming up here. Have a conversation with Chris Delicio with the Olmsted Falls boys program. Also, Dave Zavara. They're sitting together, Ron, so I wonder what those 2 basketball minds are cooking up here while they're taking this one in.
Well, they're always fun and friends of everything that we do at WEOL and the Chronicle Telegram, so it's our pleasure to have them on. Hudson with great ball movement. They got the ball on the right side, right wing pass to Meacham. Meacham gives it back to Henderson, and Pearson almost got it stolen. Ashley Pearson with the dribble drive left of the lane, looking for a cutter, still looking for a cutter. They'll get it out top of the key to Meacham. Abby Meacham's got it. We got 3:50 left to play in this first half. Pearson with the ball. Hudson trying to find a seam. Can't do it. Olmsted Falls just stole it. Falls the other way. Dribble drive by Schaefer. Kaylee, and it almost went. The 9th grader went right down the floor, put up a shot against defense, got fouled, and she's going to shoot 2 free throws.
And against all odds, Olmsted Falls with a chance to tie the ball game here at the free throw line with 3:40 left to go. We talked about that. We're going to have our guest on it at the half, Chris Delicio, conference champ in his own right in the SWC. They split with Berea Mid-Park in the regular season. So, he'll join us, and that's a conference champ as well as that first free throw, no good.
Olmsted Falls from the foul line tonight, 8 of 10. Now making 8 of 11. The 9th grader Kaylee Schaefer missed them both. And Hudson with a rebound. Here come the Explorers. They're up 2. Their largest lead was 6 at 11-5. Check that, it was 7 at 9-2. And that happened in the first quarter. Explorers just missed on an outside shot. Here comes Olmsted Falls the other way with the basketball. Bulldogs trying to get the ball into the beehive area. They'll shoot outside it. It's Largent. Grace gets the drop. Grace at the front of the rim, went straight up in the air and fell through the net. Grace Largent just hit her second 3. She's got 7 points. And Jared, Olmsted Falls is back in the lead.
On the power of 3 consecutive 3-point makes by the Lady Bulldogs. They might not be going down from wherever on the floor, but from beyond distance, it's doing well right now.
Hudson trying to match it, long 3, it's missed. That was Abby Henderson from the far corner. Ball is on the floor. Hudson tying it up with Olmsted Falls, but Jordan Eaton got a timeout before the tie-up was called. So the Bulldogs with the timeout, and the Bulldogs with their first lead since their opening free throws that made it 2-0. It's 16-15 Bulldogs. We'll be back.
Now is the time to start planning your 2026 golf outing at Mallard Creek Golf Club, Northeast Ohio's golf outing host extraordinaire. With 36 beautifully maintained holes, 4 pavilions, a fully stocked pro shop, and an expansive driving range, Mallard Creek is the perfect venue for groups large or small. From start to finish, their friendly staff will walk you through every step, and they're a trusted home for charity fundraisers and community events each season. Dates book up fast, so call Brian Schaefer at 440-748-8231 or visit themallardcreek.com to reserve your 2026 outing today.
At Nick Abraham Buick GMC, it's Auto Show Month, and we have amazing deals. Right now, get the 2026 GMC Sierra up to 20% off. At Nick Abraham Buick GMC, we make it that easy. Stop in or shop us at buyabraham.com.
16-15, Bulldogs of Olmsted Falls trying to get back to the state Final Four for the 4th time in the Jordan Eaton and coaching staff era. A win tonight will do that for them. They led 2-0 in this game, then fell back 9-2, 11-5, and they now lead with the basketball 16-15. Largent with it, top of the key. They're going to keep the ball on the outside edge right now. Jesse Simon works it right side. 3 in the air, up and didn't go. Schaefer with a rebound. Kicks it out to Largent. Grace sets her feet, shoots it, left it short. And Hudson comes down with a rebound. Here come the Explorers. Charlotte Salem on the right side looking for the point guard and finds Anna Anzavino. Left side now with the basketball is Weinberg. Handing it off to Meacham. Meacham left side, cutting through the lane is Henderson. Abby denied defensively by Olmsted Falls. She's going to dribble it back out. Anzavino with it, right side, 3 in the air. Weinberg shot it, left it short. Anzavino got the rebound, nice cut. Henderson got the pass from Anzavino, and Abby Henderson with her first basket of the night. And Hudson back in the lead at 17-16. Minute 45 left to play in the opening half here from Medina High School. Grace Largent with the basketball, now top of the key for Olmsted Falls. Schaefer inside to Simon. Jesse right of the block. Gets it back to Schaefer. Shot off the glass and it's dropped. That one's made by the junior Emma Schaefer. Her first shot from the field to go along with her 7 free throws. She's got 9.
First non-3-point field goal made by Olmsted Falls here tonight. Comes at 1:21 left here in the first half.
Bulldogs up a point at 18-17. Defense continues. Largent steals it as Hudson tried to get it in right side. We got a tie up and a couple of pushes and shoves and nasty looks between Grace Largent and Abby Meacham. Bulldogs are going to keep the basketball. Or actually, the Explorers are going to keep the basketball. Coming in for Hudson is Angelique Pinson. Pinson's got a hoop.
They reevaluated. That's going to be a foul on Hudson.
On Abby Meacham, who was tying it up with Grace Largent. They were both on the floor. I mean, it was, I don't know how you find an aggressor on that. But
tough.
Dennis Lawler not happy about it, as you could imagine. It's 18-17. Olmsted Falls with the lead in the basketball. Minute 11 left to play in this opening half. And bringing it down is Schaefer. Emma with a screen from Largent. Delisio, Avery, far corner, top of the key now. Good movement. Nagy got it. Looking at Delisio, and will hand it off instead to Emma Schaefer. Game clock's inside a minute. Grace Largent, right wing. Largent, top of the key, ball movement. It's Emma Schaefer, left wing. Ball fake, dribbles left baseline, cut off there. Back out, top of the key. Nagy, Carly, 3 in the air, missed it. And the rebound for Hudson, grabbed by Abby Henderson. 35 seconds left in the half. Henderson dribbles it down, shoots it. Oh! It sticks on the back of the rim. It is wedged between the rim and the glass of the backboard.
Most say that is a sign of an underinflated basketball. Look at Mason Harper run out there, the assistant Medina athletic director, showing off the hops. Still got it. Mason, greater than Todd Hotke in that regard.
I will not say anything about Todd's height.
No, he was just greater than. It was the ups. It was the ups.
All right. I thought you were saying.
No,
okay.
You said that, not me. I said.
Hudson's
better vertical.
Hudson's got it. Right side, down a point. 24 seconds left. Explorers taking their time. Patience. Of course, the defense by Olmsted Falls is dictating that patience. And Grace Largent's going to get called for a foul. Largent aggressive on the defensive end. And
that went way away from the basketball.
Has had enough of it, yeah. it was nowhere near the play. Largent's second foul. 17 seconds left in the half. Explorers will inbound it under their own basket. Right corner, right in front of that Olmsted Falls bench. Movement inside to Elora Bay, and the ball is knocked out of bounds off the Olmsted Falls Bulldogs. So 10 seconds now left, and Hudson will do it again. Weinberg will inbound it. And now in for Olmsted Falls, Kaylee Schaefer. So they bring in length. Schaefer inside at 6 foot and 5'11". Explorers get it in. Pinson with it. Angelique double team traps, going to lose the ball. Gets it off. Bay with it. Alora's going to put up a 16-footer left of the lane. It's missed, and that will end the half. Olmsted Falls will go into the locker room, partner, with a 1-point lead. Talk about a low-scoring game. It is 18-17 at halftime. 16 minutes in the books, and both teams barely over that number.
Yeah, some might call that a miraculous halftime lead. We'll talk about it more during the halftime show, where we're joined by a couple of special guest stars. It's all coming up next on the girls' tournament cage matchup here on WEOL.com.
Now is the time to start planning your 2026 golf outing at Mallard Creek Golf Club, Northeast Ohio's golf outing host extraordinaire. With 36 beautifully maintained holes, 4 pavilions, a fully stocked pro shop, and an expansive driving range, Mallard Creek is the perfect venue for groups large or small. From start to finish, their friendly staff will walk you through every step, and they're a trusted home for charity fundraisers and community events each season. Dates book up fast, so call Brian Schaefer at 440-748-8231 or visit themallardcreek.com to reserve your 2026 outing today.
Hi, Tim Elkhorn, radio voice of the Cavs. For several years, you've heard me talk about EcoTree services on WEOL. Recently, I needed trees removed, so of course, I contacted EcoTree. They did an incredible job. The folks at EcoTree were timely, efficient, and the work was flawless. Take it from me. When your trees need attention or even require removal, contact EcoTree Services. Like me, you'll love their work. Find EcoTree Services online at ecotreeservices.com.
Looking for the best Friday fish fry around? Every Friday of the year, and especially during Lent, stop by North Ridgeville Convenient Sunoco for lunch or dinner. Enjoy delicious perch, cod, catfish, pierogies, and cabbage and noodles made fresh and ready to go. Planning a party? Convenient has you covered with deli trays, party trays, and a full-service meat department with expert butchers on hand to help with any purchase. Visit Convenient at Center Ridge and Barton Roads in North Ridgeville. Open 7 days a week. And good luck to all of our area teams in the tournaments.
At Nick Abraham Buick GMC, it's Auto Show Month, and we have amazing deals. Right now, get the 2026 GMC Sierra up to 20% off. At Nick Abraham Buick GMC, we make it that easy. Stop in or shop us at buyabraham.com.
Hey, welcome back in to the Mallard Creek halftime show here at Medina High School, site of the regional final here in Division II. Olmsted Falls taking on Hudson. The Lady Bulldogs lead 18-17 here at the break. Joining us now, gracious enough to spend some time, is Dave Zavara with the Lady Comets program of Amherst. Dave, you're pretty familiar with the Lady Bulldogs of Olmsted Falls, not just in this iteration, but certainly throughout your career in the SWC.
Correct. And don't panic. Olmsted Falls is fine. They're going to start knocking down those three-point shots. They'll be okay.
Says it right here. And you're flanked by a longtime assistant head coach while you were with the Shore Gals, and that is Terry Burke. What'd you do to get him here this weekend?
He actually came to visit me. He misses me.
That took a lot of cash, probably. Don't lie.
No, it's true. I did come to visit him.
Well, I can imagine
I would like
that.
to have done it during the season.
Well, before we get anything else, Terry, know you're a huge Notre Dame fan. Want to say condolences on the coach of on the loss of Coach Lou Holtz, first and foremost, before we get into the rest of it. But I know you're a fan. I wasn't necessarily a Notre Dame fan. Coach Holtz though certainly was a class act and did it well everywhere he went.
He was a class act, and a lot of companies used him as an inspirational speaker.
As well they should. So I'm going to turn it over to Ron Janssen. Ron Janssen is going to go over some numbers and get some thoughts from you guys as well at the same time. You keep that, Dave. Ron's going to take this.
Boy, Dave Zavar and Ron Janssen. We haven't taken our show on the road yet, but maybe we should.
I think we should. I think we should. As soon as the weather breaks.
So you didn't say the real reason that Terry's here, because he is now your driver. That's you.
No, well,
you're no longer driving. Deb said she doesn't want to go out with you anymore. So all that you've got left is Terry Burke.
I know.
I had to come all the way in from Chicago for this.
Yeah.
I know. It's sad.
So Dave, you've been in games like this. You've seen obviously Olmsted Falls more than you'd like to. They start 2 for 16, I think. It's not like the gym's unfamiliar to them. They play the regional championship games here every year. Was it Hudson's defense or?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, again, you've been around basketball long enough too. You know, you have days where you just not knocking them down. And I'll guarantee right now in the locker room, Jordan's making some adjustments. He's picking those girls up, like I just told Jared a little while ago here. Don't panic. They're gonna knock those shots down. You know.
So if you're Hudson and you look at, you know, Olmsted Falls goes 2 for 16. You're up 9-2. You're up 11-5. Olmsted Falls didn't hit a shot from the field till the second quarter, but you're still down a point at halftime. Do you look at it like, hey, we're right where we want to be, or do you look at it like, wow, missed opportunity?
Well, I don't think it's missed opportunities. I think, again, it's a credit to Olmsted Falls defense. You know, let's go back to their shooting slump right now, but they're playing great defense. They always play great defense. And, you know, again, being as bad as they were shooting-wise, they're up 1 point, and they got control of the game. I can't say enough. Don't panic. They'll be fine.
Dave, the double-team trap at half court, I mean, you know, it's conventional wisdom that you pass out of that trap before it gets to you. You identify and pass out of it. But Hudson hasn't been able to do that.
No, and again, a credit to Olmsted Falls defense. Their hands, they have active hands.
They've got length, 5'11",
yes.
5'11", all up and down the roster.
And again, Hudson has penetrated, but again, Olmsted Falls has backside help. They're shutting them down. So, you know, again, when you're not shooting well, you better be playing defense, and Olmsted Falls is playing great defense, I think.
You know, we've got Chris Delisio, who is the Olmsted Falls boys coach. We're going to bring him on next. I know you two sat together during the first half. Did you prime him? Is he ready? Is he warmed up to follow you on this halftime show?
Oh, yeah. In fact, he was sitting next to me, and he yelled sub. Olmsted Falls he's yelling sub.
Yeah, he's subbing in for
He's
Zavar
subbing,
right now.
you know.
Terry, great to see you. Yeah, good luck driving Zavar around. Keep him out of trouble, you know. Dave, thanks very much. Dave Zavar, Terry Burke. We'll take a break here on the Chronicle Telegram YouTube channel and WEOL.com. We got about 3.5 minutes left in the half. We got Chris Delisio, the Olmsted Falls Bulldogs head coach. That's next.
Now is the time to start planning your 2026 golf outing at Mallard Creek Golf Club, Northeast Ohio's golf outing host extraordinaire. With 36 beautifully maintained holes, 4 pavilions, a fully stocked pro shop, and an expansive driving range, Mallard Creek is the perfect venue for groups large or small. From start to finish, their friendly staff will walk you through every step, and they're a trusted home for charity fundraisers and community events each season. Dates book up fast, so call Brian Schaefer at 440-748-8231 or visit themallardcreek.com to reserve your 2026 outing today.
Lorain County Community College is where you'll lock in your future success. LCCC will get you prepared, get you credentialed, and get you working. Lorain County Community College. Your goals, your career, your future. Enroll today.
Joining us here at halftime with about 2.5 minutes left, the Olmsted Falls boys basketball coach, Chris Delisio. Chris, you've got a district matchup coming up this weekend, tomorrow, against the Hudson Explorers. Not at Medina High School at Twinsburg, but let's talk about your matchup first, and then we'll get into your analysis of your daughter's play, the point guard for the Bulldogs playing tonight.
Yeah, Hudson, to be honest, kind of similar characteristics that I see out of their girls team. Tough, physical, competitive group. Really do a great job on the defensive end. Obviously, they're giving our girls a lot of trouble tonight. So, yeah, they have, some size. They can cause them some real difficulty. So we're going to have to be ready to go tomorrow. You know, they're a real physical, tough team.
Chris, your team, is it where you thought it could be?
Yeah, I mean, you expect bumps in the road.
Yeah,
you expect bumps in the road, and, no season I think is perfect. And our guys have done a great job of handling those bumps, but they're not negative bumps. They're just it's just part of the season. It's part of growing, which every basketball team has to do.
How much has that conference Southwestern play gotten you ready to be where you're at tournament run right now?
Yeah, I think good. you hope that you go into a moment like tomorrow that's going to be a tough game and a tough atmosphere, and our guys have been in those types of moments before, and against another tough physical opponent, and our conference definitely gets us ready with that kind of play.
It seems like we've been calling Avery's name for several years now. For you as a dad, does it get any easier to watch your daughter in big games play and be a big part of the success that they've had?
To be honest, I think it gets harder just because, it's winding down, and it's been such a joy to be a part of this and to watch her play for 4 years in such a great program, and to be going for their 4th straight Final Four berth. It's just such a blessing to be able to experience it. So to be honest, I find it difficult not at any part of the basketball part of it, but just the dad part of it, just to be able to be a part of this. It's been great.
Avery wears number 3. It's 3 on her jersey. It's number 1, though, in the heart of her mom and dad and her and the rest of her Olmsted Bowl. You want to stick with us for a second and analyze a little bit of this, or do you want to take the headsets off and be a dad?
No, I can do that for a few minutes, yeah.
So Olmsted Falls will start with the basketball, and they'll start with a lead, 18-17. It was a first half where they struggled to make shots anywhere, outside, inside. The free throws kept them in the basketball game. This is Schaefer with the drive. A couple of Schaefers in the basketball game for Olmsted Falls with Jesse Simon. Then a long 3, and it's knocked down by Reese Tamura. So that's a good sign if you're a Bulldog fan that the first shot of the second half is connected. Olmsted Falls with their largest lead. It's 21-17. Hudson with the basketball. Hudson's best player, Pearson, with it. Ashley Pearson playing with 3 fouls. She played most of the second quarter with 3 fouls. Still in the game, she's got the basketball right in front of her teammates. Pearson drew the defense, kicks it right to Alora Bay. Her shot was missed, and it's Simon with a rebound for Olmsted Falls. How key was that, Coach, for Olmsted Falls to hit that first shot?
Yeah, I think as a player, girls want to see that thing go in, get you that confidence up, because, you start to doubt yourself when you miss a few early ones that you usually hit, kind of get a little bit of momentum going here in the second half.
Bulldogs with it, still working it on the outside. Tamura with the basketball is going to hand it off to Emma Schaefer. They went 2 for 16, Olmsted Falls, in the first half from the field. That is not typical.
Not typical at all. Credit to Hudson's defense, but some of those open looks, those are ones we usually knock down. Hopefully here in the second half, start to see it go.
Speaking of Hudson's defense, the offense for Olmsted Falls continues in their possession. The Explorers have pushed them out. Schaefer dribbles in, kicks it to Largent. Grace to the basket, off the glass, didn't go. And the rebound chased down by Hudson's Ashley Pearson. Explorers with it, they're down 4. Pearson right in front of her teammates, left corner. Pearson on the baseline, left of the lane, little floater, it's an air ball, but Hudson right there for the rebound. Shot was missed, 3rd time a charm, no. 3 straight misses by Hudson, 2 by Abby Meacham at point blank range. And here comes Olmsted Falls with it. Bulldogs are up 4, trying to make their 4th straight trip to the state Final Four. So 4 is a good number for them right now. Then a high screen, a moving screen on Grace Largent. That's the second time Largent has had that foul called on her tonight. Olmsted Falls' bread and butter over the years, Chris, has been those high screens, hasn't it?
Yeah, we run a lot of that horn set right there, and we get a lot of stuff out of it. And, tough situation for Grace, where that defender ends up going if they just go a little bit high and, they don't get that clean screen, you got a chance to get that call.
So that's 3 on Largent. She's now on the bench for Olmsted Falls. Hudson with it. It's a baseline jumper by Abby Meacham, and Meacham with her second hoop, she's got 4, and it's back to a 2-point game. It's 21-19, Bulldogs of Olmsted Falls. We got 5:30 left to play in this third quarter. We have Chris Delisio joining us, the head boys coach of the Olmsted Falls Bulldogs. Long 3, left short, rebound fought for by Reese Tamura, and tied up inside. So the 5'6" Tamura in the land of the Giants pulling down a rebound. Chris, when you can get guards that get offensive rebounds, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah, Reese fits the bill right there. She is a hustler. She always gets herself in the mix, and she's gotten just a ton of those this year to keep possessions alive for us. She's a dirty work girl.
So Hudson got the arrow on the jump ball. They quickly work themselves down the floor, and they get a layup, and they tie the game up at 21. 5:10 left to play, third quarter. Game locked at 21. The score at halftime was 18-17 Olmsted Falls. Cutter to the basket, ball's loose. Falls controls it, trying to fight out of a double team. is Kaylee Schaefer, the 9th grader. Now in the corner with it is Tamura. They work top of the key. Simon's got it. Jesse thought about shooting it, gets it off to Emma Schaefer, throws up a 3. It's an air ball, and down with the rebound is Ashley Pearson. Pearson's going to dribble it up. Pearson with a crossover top of the key. Dribble drive to the foul line, kicks it, open corner 3. Abby Henderson knocks it down. Henderson hits a 3. She's got 5, and her team's up 3, 21-24. Hudson with the 3-point lead.
Hudson makes you work so hard on the defense or on the offensive end. They're so scrappy. They get their hand on everything and just make it tough physically.
Yeah, possessions, getting an open look is very difficult. Tamura, top of the key, ball fake, left of the lane, kicks it back out. Delicio with it. Right side, dribble drive, wide open layup. Beautiful move on the baseline by Kaylee Schaefer, a 9th grader.
That's what the girls got to do. Get it in the paint, get it to the other side of the floor.
Pearson with it for Hudson. Hudson's up a point with a basketball. Ball fake, top of the key. Anzavino, the point guard, drew the defense and traveled with the basketball. That help defense a couple of times, Chris, has created that turnover. Anzavino dribbles in, has some space, then all of a sudden she doesn't. She gets caught between a shot and a pass, and it's a travel.
Yeah, girls usually do a great job of just being in help position, getting over to that midline and making things difficult for somebody in the paint.
Bulldogs with it, they're down a point. Delicio with it, working against Hudson's Ashley Pearson. Now dribble drive left side, Schaefer. Schaefer kicks it to the corner to Tamura. Tamura draws the defense out top. Good ball movement. Delicio right side. 3 in the air for Olmsted Falls. It's missed by the 9th grader Kaylee Schaefer. The ball goes out of bounds, and they're going to say it's off a Bulldog. There was the reversal of what you were talking about earlier. Work the ball, to one side, go inside, kick it back out, work it to the right side for an open look.
Yeah, a team that helps as well as Hudson is always in the paint waiting for you, so you got to get that ball across the floor.
Hudson with a wide open look, right corner, and that's an air ball by Alora Bay. Explorers will keep it. They work it back to Bay, right wing. Now top of the key. Catch, shoot, Pinson, missed it. Ball kept alive by Hudson, back up and in. Alora Bay at 5'5", got a rebound and offensive putback. She's got 8, and her team's up 3. 26-23, 2:44 left, third quarter. Chris Delicio with us for 2 more minutes. The Olmsted Falls boys head coach. They play tomorrow at Twinsburg against Hudson. Southwestern Conference champs. The father of the point guard for the Olmsted Falls girls team. She's got it. Delicio got the 3-point shot blocked. And Hudson's going to come down with it. Hudson will bring it up. Anzavino, the point guard, working against Delicio. Right side now to Pearson. Ashley Pearson, top of the key. Alora Bay back to Pearson. Pearson with a ball fake, step back. Good defense by Reese Tamura for Olmsted Falls. Falls in a 2-3 zone, right, Coach, right now? Or is it a matchup zone? It's kind of mixed.
Playing man, but switching every screen, so they don't move a whole bunch, so it can look like a zone.
This is Bay with it. Now it's Pearson. Ashley ball above her head. Hudson really moving the ball on the perimeter. Minute 45 left in the third quarter. Real strong defense by Jesse Simon. Somehow Hudson gets it inside. They missed the bunny. It was a good feed into Angelique Pinson, and Pinson just missed it. Olmsted Falls got the rebound. Then they're going to call a travel on the Bulldogs. A hop, skip, and a jump. I think Jesse Simon got called for the walk, so Hudson's going to get it back. The aggressive defense by both teams kind of unnerves you if you got the ball in your hands, doesn't it?
Yeah, for sure. It just makes you uncomfortable, makes you do things you're not used to.
Well, this is exactly what a regional championship game should be. I wish you could see Chris Delicio, the head coach / father. He's got his arms crossed. He's chewing his gum like he's running a marathon. And he's wrapped up into this basketball game. Dribble drive into a triple team, no foul called. Ashley Pearson, no offensive foul, no defensive call. Nothing's called. Pearson missed a shot, came down the court, tried to steal it back, knocks it out of bounds. Ashley Pearson's a pretty good player, isn't he?
Yes, very good.
Yeah, critical no call, because if Pearson gets called for the offensive foul, that's her 4th.
Correct.
With a minute 24 left. And actually, I think head coach Dennis Lawler saw that, and he just pulled her out of the game. He said, with 84 seconds left in the third quarter, let's not get number 4 on you right now. So Bulldogs have it, and they're down a 3 ball, 26-23. Schaefer with it out top. Schaefer with a ball fake dribble drive, dribbled it in, got it stolen, got it back off the glass. She's going to shoot free throws. Emma controlled it, actually got a shot up after getting it picked for a moment, caught it out of midair, put it up and got fouled. She's going to shoot 2 free throws. Emma had 8 points in the first half, 6 of those 8 from the foul line. She was 6 of 6. There was a time in that first quarter where it was Emma Schaefer from the free throw line, and that was it.
Yeah, Emma kept us alive in that first quarter. Great job attacking the basket, as she usually does. She really gets to the rim well and knocks down her free throws. So
Schaefer made the first 7 of 7. The 8th shot is up, and it's money in the bank. She's a 77% free throw shooter on the season. She is 100% on the night in the regional championship. Hudson's up a point. They've got the basketball. Back in the game is Ashley Pearson. So it was a defensive substitution. I don't know, for just that one possession. Pearson's back in on offense. Tamura almost stole it. Pearson got it, controlled it, put it up, put it in. Ashley Pearson with an athletic body control layup. It's 28-25. Hudson. 45 seconds left in the half. Wide open look. Simon with it. Left it long. Largent tried to fight for it inside, couldn't control it, and here comes Hudson with the basketball. Explorers have it, wearing white. Checkerboard navy blue on the side of their jerseys. 3 in the air from the left wing, it's missed, and down with the rebound is Emma Schaefer. Schaefer at 6 foot. Olmsted Falls goes 6 foot, 5'11", 5'11", 6 foot. They've got a couple of guards at 5'6". It's a tall basketball team. Schaefer still with the basketball right side. Now it's Tamura. They work at top of the key. They'll swing it left side. This is Delicio with it. Game clock's at 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Schaefer to the basket, got off a good look. It rolls and drops at the buzzer. And Olmsted Falls cuts the lead to 1 after 3 quarters. 8 critical minutes are left. We're going to let Chris Delicio take the headset off, go be a dad for the 4th quarter. Coach Delicio, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
Good luck tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Olmsted Falls boys take on the Hudson boys. We'll be back after this timeout. 4th quarter's next. It's a 1-point game. Hudson up 28-27.
Now is the time to start planning your 2026 golf outing at Mallard Creek Golf Club, Northeast Ohio's golf outing host extraordinaire. With 36 beautifully maintained holes, 4 pavilions, a fully stocked pro shop, and an expansive driving range, Mallard Creek is the perfect venue for groups large or small. From start to finish, their friendly staff will walk you through every step, and they're a trusted home for charity fundraisers and community events each season. Dates book up fast, so call Brian Schaefer at 440-748-8231 or visit themallardcreek.com to reserve your 2026 outing today.
Hi, Tim Elkhorn, radio voice of the Cavs. For several years, you've heard me talk about EcoTree services on WEOL. Recently, I needed trees removed, so of course, I contacted EcoTree. They did an incredible job. The folks at EcoTree were timely, efficient, and the work was flawless. Take it from me. When your trees need attention or even require removal, contact EcoTree Services. Like me, you'll love their work. Find EcoTree Services online at ecotreeservices.com.
28-27 Hudson over Olmsted Falls as we head into the 4th and final quarter here, Division II Girls Regional Championship. Simon put up a 3 for the Bulldogs and hit the side of the backboard, but it went off a Hudson player. Shot was partially blocked, so Olmsted Falls is going to keep it. Partner Jared Kozar back with me now. Coach Delicio did a great job in that 3rd quarter.
Certainly did. How did the breakaway speed? He's already back in his seat. Start the 4th quarter. He didn't miss a second.
Tamura's got it left
Still
wing.
got it.
Looking for her guard teammate. She'll hand it off to Schaefer. Emma to the basket, split a double team. That was a circus shot, and as you can tell by the crowd, she got it to fall. Schaefer's got 14. That gave Olmsted Falls the lead back. It's 29-28. We're just seconds into this 4th quarter.
How big of a number 14 is in a game like this.
Schaefer got a rebound on a Bulldog miss. And coming down the floor and reaching in with a critical foul is Ashley Pearson. That was a silly foul on Pearson's fault. That's 4 fouls on Ashley. She chased Schaefer from behind and just, man, you got to let that go. At midcourt, with 7 minutes left in the game, Pearson's looking at the bench, at the Hudson bench, with her hands on her hips, wondering if Coach Dennis Lawler is going to take her out. He is not, at least not in this moment.
Ron, I got to wonder, maybe I'm wrong. Is that 4 on her? I think it is, but it might just be 3. Based on some of the offense.
No,
defense.
they got her for 4 fouls
yeah,
on the
you're
scoreboard.
right. You're absolutely correct. Game like this, down 1, you're right. Emptied the clip, right?
Yep, Schaefer inside, drew the D, gets it off to Largent. Grace on it, the left wing. She'll dribble in, drop step, left hand shot, missed, but she was fouled. Fouls on Abby Meacham. That is Abby's 3rd, and Grace Largent's going to go back to the foul line. She was 1 of 2 from the charity stripe in the first half.
Ron, while we got a chance at the line, I want to talk about.
Are you a board member of a nonprofit organization
coming up here, and that'll be coming up next week? The Lorraine County Boys All-Stars Coaches Association, Alan Januzzi, one of the guys that puts that on, and just, as you can see that graphic up there, real quickly, that's going on next week. Big event in Lorraine County, postseason action.
Januzzi, strong supporter of Coach, of course, as a coach and just a supporter of high school basketball in the area. Largent made both free throws. Olmsted Falls is now up 3, 31-28, and the Bulldog defense just created a turnover. So Emma Schaefer is going to walk it up in her navy blue and gold trim. Schaefer dribbles right, drew the defense, top of the key to Largent. Largent's going to work it. Left block. They got it into Simon. They kick it back out to Licio with an open 3. Looks good, and it was just a little bit long, man. That looked on the money for Avery DeLicio. We had the great angle. Alora Bay got the rebound for Hudson, and the Explorers with a basketball. Bay with it, top of the key, left-hand dribble. Left side to Pearson. Ashley's going to dribble it back out between the circles. Ashley, dribble back out. Largent doing a nice job on her defensively. Hudson controlling it, patience with the basketball. They're down 3. We got 5:50 left in this basketball game. Anzavino with a crossover dribble created her own look, and then Simon's going to get called for a foul inside. No, they're going to call Anzavino for the foul. Simon just knocked over Anzavino, blocking her out, and they called the foul on Anna Anzavino.
I think it's a 30-second timeout coming up for Hudson. But yeah, Scott Shirtliff with the call there saying it's going Olmsted Falls' way. We'll take a quick break as well. Girls Tournament Cage matchup from Medina. Regional title game coming up next.
Lorain County Community College is where you'll lock in your future success. LCCC will get you prepared, get you credentialed, and get you working. Lorain County Community College. Your goals, your career, your future. Enroll today.
$28 for Hudson, 31 for Olmsted Falls. 5:47 left to play in this basketball game. It was 18-17 Falls at halftime, but it was a first quarter and frankly most of the second quarter that was all Hudson. They led 9-2, they led 11-5, 15-10, and then they let it slip away just before the half. The third quarter, Hudson got it back, led by a point after 3, 28-27, but they have yet to score in almost 3 minutes here to start the fourth and final quarter. Schaefer's got it, Emma, for Olmsted Falls, and Schaefer is going to draw a foul. Foul's going to go on Anna Anzavino. That is 2 on the sophomore point guard for Hudson.
Boy, Ron, you're thinking about 4 team fouls here in this fourth period of play. 1 more away from free throws, the rest of the way out for Olmsted Falls. There's more than 5.5 minutes to go.
Bulldogs have yet to draw a foul. It's Largent inside with a drop step, and shot was blocked. Good defense by Hudson's Angelique Pinson. Here comes Hudson down the floor. Ashley Pearson, shake and bake, put up a shot, missed it. Grace Largent clears it out with a rebound. Hands it off to Emma Schaefer, and Schaefer is going to dribble it up the floor. The 6-foot junior playing point right now for Olmsted Falls. Schaefer in the lane, drew the defense, out to Largent in front of the Olmsted Falls bench. Grace put up a 3, it was missed, and Hudson with a rebound. Anzavino with it, Anna. Right side, top of the key, Pearson, 3 in the air, it's an air ball. Actually, it caught a little bit of the glass. It missed rim, net, everything but the bottom of the backboard and came out to a Bulldog.
three ball has not been the weapon that you would think in here in this second half. Both teams just one three ball to speak of in this second half of play. Olmsted Falls 1 of 9, Hudson 1 of 7.
Olmsted Falls worked it into Schaefer, and they had the matchup, I think, on a switch that they wanted. They had Emma Schaefer at 6 foot being guarded by Anna Anzavino at 5'5". And Anzavino's called for the foul, and that's going to put Schaefer at the foul line.
Penalty situation here, 4:44 left to play in this ballgame in a three-point contest. That is a mega move right there, Ron.
Yeah. 31-28, Bulldogs with it, the three-point lead, and Schaefer doing what she does at the foul line. She is perfect on the night. 9 of 9 from the foul line for Emma Schaefer. She's got 15 points to lead everybody tonight. Schaefer on the year averages 11 points a night. And she's now 10 of 10.
6 of 6 in this second half for Olmsted Falls at the stripe. So that's a big number. They were 8 of 11 in the first half, now 6 of 6 in the second half. So if you put them in the line, they're going to make you pay.
Falls with their largest lead of the night. It's 5, 33-28. Hudson right to the basket. Missed a layup. And Olmsted Falls comes down with a rebound. Man, they missed a bunny. It was Abby Meacham that dribbled in and just couldn't get it to drop. I take that back. It wasn't Meacham. It was Pinson.
Jordan Eaton with a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout, I believe. No, it's a full timeout, so we'll step aside as well. Girls regional final here from Medina, online at WEOL.com.
Lorraine Medina Rural Electric offers a quick and easy way to pay bills online, monitor your daily electric use, and receive updates from your cooperative through SmartHub. Members can sign up for this service at www.lmre.org or contact the LMRE office at 440-647-2133 for more information. Looking for the best Friday fish fry around? Every Friday of the year, and especially during Lent, stop by North Ridgeville Convenient Sunoco for lunch or dinner. Enjoy delicious perch, cod, catfish, pierogies, and cabbage and noodles made fresh and ready to go. Planning a party? Convenient has you covered with deli trays, party trays, and a full-service meat department with expert butchers on hand to help with any purchase. Visit Convenient at Center Ridge and Barton Roads in North Ridgeville. Open 7 days a week. And good luck to all of our area teams in the tournaments.
The student section of Olmsted Falls right behind the Bulldog bench, and they are standing, cheering, jumping, chanting. They send their Bulldogs back out onto the floor. And partner, don't look now, but Hudson has not scored in this fourth quarter. They've gone almost 4 minutes without scoring a bucket. They led 28-27 after 3, and it's Olmsted Falls now with the 5-point lead and the basketball. Bulldogs to the basket, caught up, and it's Largent out top now on the left wing. Grace Largent gets to the foul line and gets stopped by the defense. Jesse Simon now with the basketball, looking for Emma Schaefer. Schaefer is being face guarded. Schaefer got the basketball though. Emma to the basket, put up a shot. It was missed, but Emma Schaefer got fouled again.
Ron, Olmsted Falls is able to take about 35 seconds off the clock, drop it under 4 minutes left to go here in this regional championship game. They're going to go back to the line, up 5.
Schaefer,
that's what they want to do.
Yeah, Schaefer's at the line. She is now 11 of 11 from the foul line. She's got 17 points. She has been the beginning of the story, the middle of the story, and certainly looking like she might close it out and be the end of the story. She has done it all for Olmsted Falls tonight. 12 of 12. Boy, that's confidence. 35-28. Bulldogs are up 7. They were down 7 at one point in the first quarter, 9-2. Hudson with it. Catch, shoot. Pearson for 3. Ashley missed it. Grace Largent for Olmsted Falls went up and got it. You can hear the crowd cheering. Adam Eaton wants him to slow it down. He's listening to my partner, Jared Kozar, about time of possession right now.
Adam Eaton will deliver home runs in the spring.
Yeah, Jordan Eaton. I keep calling him Adam. That's like the third time this year I've called him Adam Eaton. Largent with a rebound following a miss. She gets her own miss, but got her own rebound. Out to Jesse Simon, 3 in the air, and Simon just dropped it. That could finish it. It's a 10-point Olmsted Falls lead with 3 minutes left. Hudson wants a timeout. They're going to get it. It's 38-28 Bulldogs over the Explorers. Ron Yance, Jared Kozar. We'll be back on the Chronicle Telegram YouTube channel and streaming on WEOL.com.
Hi, Tim Elkhorn, radio voice of the Cavs. For several years, you've heard me talk about EcoTree services on WEOL. Recently, I needed trees removed, so of course, I contacted EcoTree. They did an incredible job. The folks at EcoTree were timely, efficient, and the work was flawless. Take it from me. When your trees need attention or even require removal, contact EcoTree Services. Like me, you'll love their work. Find EcoTree Services online at ecotreeservices.com.
It's truck month at Elyria Ford, and the deals are built Ford tough. Get huge factory rebates and even bigger discounts on every truck in stock. At Elyria Ford, we make it that easy. Stop in or shop us at buyabraham.com.
Anna Anzavino will inbound it for Hudson. The Explorers are down 10. 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Olmsted Falls trying to make it 4 straight trips to the state Final Four. Really clamping down on the defense. Ashley Pearson kicks it off to her teammate Anzavino. Back to Pearson. Little weave going out top. Now driving to the basket and kicking it out of bounds was Jesse Simon. Hudson's Abby Henderson drove in, drew the defense, tried to pass it to a teammate, and Simon kicked it out of bounds, so Hudson's going to keep it.
This is where Falls is so dangerous, a 10-point lead, knowing you have to press. If you're Hudson, they're so just immersed in what they want to do.
Hudson, again, has not scored in this fourth quarter. And they're 5.5 minutes of the 8 minutes gone, and the Explorers still looking for their first points. They led after 3 quarters by a point. They're now down 10. Shot in the air, baseline, it will not go. So the Explorers miss again on an offensive possession, and Delisio is going to bring it up. Avery will hand it off to Jesse Simon, who will give it to the 6-foot junior Emma Schaefer. Schaefer has run the point for this entire second half. Schaefer out top, looking for a cutter. It's Simon. Simon gets it off to Largent. Largent back out top of the key to Kaylee Schaefer, the 9th grader, to the basket. Missed the shot. It was blocked. And a whistle and a foul.
They'll shoot free throws. Yeah. Ron, you mentioned Schaefer running the point in the second half. Uncharacteristic Olmsted Falls turnovers in the first half. 6. Not a ton, but enough for that to be a coaching adjustment by Jordan Eaton. Just 1 so far here with 2 minutes left to play in the second half.
This is a remarkable quarter for both teams.
Stifling.
Hudson has yet to score, and Olmsted Falls has built a 10-point lead. Free throws missed by Kaylee Schaefer. Kaylee's 0 for 3 from the foul line tonight. Second one is up, and that one's good. So the 9th grader feels a little confidence with that made free throw. She's got 3 points. Her team's up 11. Hudson with the basketball. We're inside 2 minutes now left in this basketball game. It's 39-28. Olmsted Falls, and the Bulldogs are called for a foul out top. Emma Schaefer was guarding the ball, got a little tight, and Emma's going to pick up the foul.
Just their first of this entire fourth quarter.
So the Explorers will have it out in front of their home crowd. Great crowd tonight here at Medina High School for this Division II regional championship. And a foul on Delisio trying to steal the inbound. Another foul on Olmsted Falls. Avery's first. Minute 49 left. Hudson needs a lot to happen. They can't afford to miss. Ashley Pearson gets it off to Anzavino, back to Ashley. And her and Anzavino playing catch, 1 pass too many. Delisio stole the basketball. So here comes Olmsted Falls under the steady hand of Emma Schaefer. Schaefer with the basketball, tied up, and really playing tight defense was Alora Bay, and Jordan Eaton said, I got to call a timeout. They'll keep the possession, and they've got an 11-point lead. We got 91 seconds left in this basketball game. We'll be back.
At Nick Abraham Buick GMC, it's Auto Show Month, and we have amazing deals. Right now, get the 2026 GMC Sierra up to 20% off. At Nick Abraham Buick GMC, we make it that easy. Stop in or shop us at buyabraham.com.
Ron Jan, Stuart Kozar along with you. Want to thank all of our sponsors, Nick Abraham Buick GMC, Nick Abraham Elyria, Lorain County Community College, the Lorain Medina Rural Electric Cooperative, the North Ridgeville Convenient Sunoco, Mallard Creek Golf Club, and Eco Tree Services. Up and down the lineup, solid support, and we're grateful for it.
Been a nice tournament run with those folks on board, and certainly on the girls' side, this is about as far as we go. Maybe a game next week we'll have to see. Rocco Nushi listening at home, trying to figure that out.
Boy, great inbounds play off the timeout for the Bulldogs. One problem, they missed an open layup. So Hudson's got it. Minute 20 left. Explorers with it. They have not scored in the fourth quarter. That Olmsted Falls defense has been suffocating. Catch, shoot, corner three, air ball. Good defense by Simon. Simon came out on Abby Meacham as Hudson's Meacham put up a shot, and it was an air ball. We may see a scoreless fourth quarter.
When things are not going your way offensively that they have for Falls throughout this contest, Jordan Eaton says, you can clamp down defensively. There is something you can do to control the outcome of this ball game, and they've certainly done it.
Yeah, and they could take the next 44 seconds off the clock, finish this game pitching a shutout defensively. Simon's got it out top. Hudson doing everything they can to get called for a foul. And finally a whistle and a foul called on the Explorers. So Simon's going to go to the foul line with 37.2 left.
Fall student section coming to life now as they have been for most of the second half, really. You think about it, this game was nip and tuck all throughout. Pulling ahead in the fourth quarter now. Olmsted Falls an 11-point lead with 37 seconds left. It's all but elementary now.
I just happened to look, and the timing was perfect, over at Zavara, Burke, and Delicio as Simon misses the free throw.
One of those guys knows what's going on.
And Dave reached over to Chris Delicio, the father of Olmsted Falls' point guard Avery Delicio, and he put out his hand with 37.2 and an 11-point lead. I think Zavara thought it was money in the bank. He could wish the ball coach congratulations. Simon makes the second free throw. It's a 12-point game. We got 30 seconds left. Hudson's with the ball. They're down 12. Olmsted Falls extending that defense. Double team trap out top. Extends into the corner. Hudson trying to create a look inside. Ball almost stolen by Schaefer for Olmsted Falls. Bulldogs defense has caused Hudson to call a timeout. 13.6 seconds left. It's a substitution timeout, so we'll keep it right here.
Yep.
They're just going to roll in a couple of players for the Explorers. Coming in for Hudson, I can tell you.
Falls will do the same. Empty the bench. I'll tell you what, you mentioned Chris Delicio ponied up next to Dave Zavara and Terry Burke. I think the person that's worried most about that equation, Mrs. Delicio, right next to Chris, wondering what those guys might have in mind for him after the game's over.
That'll be the mystery of the night. Hudson with it. Foul out top. It's the third team foul, so no free throws yet.
Chris has a game tomorrow against these Explorers on the boys' side, so kind of unique, that situation presenting itself the way it did right here.
8 seconds to play. Hudson trying to split a double team. Shot was missed, but there's a foul inside. And the Explorers with 2.9 seconds left are going to get an opportunity to put a point, maybe two on the boards. It's Maddie Meacham, a junior, at the free throw line. She's going to get two free throws. Meacham's first one is up, and it is good. Shutout averted. Maddie Meacham spins the ball, ready to shoot, shoots it, and misses it long, and the basketball game is over. Olmsted Falls celebrates their fourth straight regional championship and a trip to Ohio's Final Four in Division II. Boy, they earned it tonight. You'll look at the final in the Chronicle Telegram tomorrow morning or online at WEOL.com, and you'll say, wow, Bulldogs win by 11. Another roll job for that juggernaut at Olmsted Falls. But, partner, it was anything but that. this was a basketball game.
Certainly that was the case. The fourth quarter was what Olmsted Falls needed to pull away. They got it just what the doctor ordered. They're going back to the state semis once again. Stick around. Post-game show coming up here on the girls tournament cage matchup. Regional title style on it. Online at WEOL.com.
Lorraine Medina Rural Electric offers a quick and easy way to pay bills online, monitor your daily electric use, and receive updates from your cooperative through SmartHub. Members can sign up for this service at www.lmre.org or contact the LMRE office at 440-647-2133 for more information.
It's truck month at Elyria Ford, and the deals are built Ford tough. Get huge factory rebates and even bigger discounts on every truck in stock. At Elyria Ford, we make it that easy. Stop in or shop us at buyabraham.com.
Looking for the best Friday fish fry around? Every Friday of the year, and especially during Lent, stop by North Ridgeville Convenient Sunoco for lunch or dinner. Enjoy delicious perch, cod, catfish, pierogies, and cabbage and noodles made fresh and ready to go. Planning a party? Convenient has you covered with deli trays, party trays, and a full-service meat department with expert butchers on hand to help with any purchase. Visit Convenient at Center Ridge and Barton Roads in North Ridgeville. Open 7 days a week. And good luck to all of our area teams in the tournaments.
Lorain County Community College is where you'll lock in your future success. LCCC will get you prepared, get you credentialed, and get you working. Lorain County Community College. Your goals, your career, your future. Enroll today.
Lorraine Medina Rural Electric offers a quick and easy way to pay bills online, monitor your daily electric use, and receive updates from your cooperative through SmartHub. Members can sign up for this service at www.lmre.org or contact the LMRE office at 440-647-2133 for more information.
At Nick Abraham Buick GMC, it's Auto Show Month, and we have amazing deals. Right now, get the 2026 GMC Sierra up to 20% off. At Nick Abraham Buick GMC, we make it that easy. Stop in or shop us at buyabraham.com.
The awards are being handed out at midcourt here at Medina High School. This Division II Girls Regional Championship game is over. And the winner tonight, Olmsted Falls over Hudson, 40-29. It was 28-27 Hudson after 3 quarters. And Hudson did not score until a free throw was made by Maddie Meacham with 2.3 seconds left in the game in the fourth quarter. It was the Olmsted Falls defense that took control of the basketball game, specifically in the fourth quarter, and turned a tight game into a double-digit win. The Explorers of Hudson are getting their regional runner-up medallions. Their season will end a super season for the Hudson Explorers, 19-6 overall. They were co-champions in the Suburban National Conference. But their season ends 1 win short of a state Final Four berth for Hudson. Scoring for Hudson went like this. Ashley Pearson had 9. Laura Bay had 8. Those were their top 2 scorers. And then only 4 other players scored. Abby Henderson had 5. Abby Meacham had 4. Angelique Pinson had 2. And then Maddie Meacham made that free throw. That was the only thing that kept Hudson from going scoreless in the fourth quarter. Meacham's free throw with 2.3 seconds left in the basketball game. Hudson will accept their regional runner-up trophy. The nice crowd has stayed here in the gymnasium at Medina High School to celebrate and honor the outstanding seasons of both of these basketball programs. The Olmsted Falls Bulldogs await. They will be awarded their championship medallions and their championship trophy. And it will be their 4th straight.
And now for the regional champion, Olmsted Falls Bulldogs.
Bulldogs really brought the crowd tonight.
Principal Leo Spagnola and athletic director Ron Coxon. Number 10, Alan Mitchell.
The Bulldogs will be called out individually for their medallions. If you look at how Olmsted Falls scored today, they had 4 starters score and 1 bench player score. The scoring was at a premium for most of the game. I mean, Olmsted Falls scored the first 2 points of the game on 2 free throws. Did not score from the field till the second quarter, right, Jared?
Yeah, it was probably about 30 seconds into the second quarter, too. So you're looking at about 8.5, 8:45 of actual game time that was spent without a field goal.
And they started, I know they finished 2 for 16, but in the half, but they started what, 0 for 11 from the field?
It was very close. They actually had them 4 for 23.
4 for 23
in the first half of play.
Full half.
Yeah, the full half. But yeah.
But they couldn't make a bucket. All they could make were free throws.
And when we get to the numbers, you'll see.
Yeah.
It wasn't gaudy throughout the contest, but enough to win, and they did a great job at the line. We'll talk about that more as we go.
It was 9-2 Hudson, 11-5 Hudson, 15-10 Hudson. And then somehow Olmsted Falls took a 1-point lead at halftime, 18-17. Hudson got it back, led 28-27 after 3, and then the fourth quarter that we've talked about already. Scoring for Olmsted Falls, Kaylee Schaefer, the 9th grader off the bench, had 3 points. And then the rest of the scoring came from the starting 5. 4 of the 5 scored. Reese Tamura hit a second-half 3. She finished with 3 points. Jessie Simon, who averages 16 points a game, was held to 7. Grace Largent had 9. Largent was huge on defense and rebounding. And then Emma Schaefer. Schaefer had 18 points. She had 11 from the foul line. 12. 12 of the 18 from the foul line. 12 of 12. Olmsted Falls is going to get their team trophy next. All the individuals have gotten their championship medallions. Partner, stats?
You got it. For Hudson, they see their season come to a close here tonight here at the Beehive at Medina. 12 of 42 from the field, just under 30% for the ball game. Started out a lot hotter than that. 3 of 4 at the line, did not go there often, converted on 75%, not bad there. 26 rebounds, the big number here, 12 turnovers, 10 of them coming in the first half. Olmsted Falls was able to take advantage of a few of those in that second quarter. Helped to, as you mentioned, take that small lead into the intermission. For the Bulldogs, this is one that Jordan Eaton's going to say, I may go on to win another 4 regional championships at Olmsted Falls, but never will I get a regional title where I shot 9 of 41 from the field.
Wow.
22% on the evening.
And they get a win.
And they get a win. So he said, we would ask him, if you would have told him you're going to go 22% from the field and still win by double digits, he'd tell you you're out of your mind.
I think every coach would tell you you're out of your mind.
The reason they were able to do that, they were 18 of 23 at the line. They went there, they kept going there, and they kept knocking them down. Nearly 80% there, 26 rebounds, 7 turnovers, just 1 coming in the second half. So when it mattered, they mattered. They took care of the ball, and they did a great job as far as closing a pretty talented Hudson team out.
Partner, am I right to say, you said 18 of 23 for Olmsted Falls.
That's correct.
Am I right to say that Hudson only went to the free throw line 4 times?
4 times.
In the entire game?
They knocked down 3.
They made 3 of 4.
Right. Did not go there enough.
Wow. Hudson goes 4 times. Olmsted Falls goes 23 times. The point differential was a plus 17 for the Bulldogs, and they end up winning by 11, 40-29. The Bulldogs are getting their team picture right now. The Warner ladder is out.
That ought to be sponsored, right?
Yeah, and they're ready to cut down nets next.
Voice of the Cavaliers, Tim Alcorn, dialed into our game tonight, rooting for Olmsted Falls as he always does this time of year, and he would certainly agree with me saying we ought to get a sponsor there.
From the ladder.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
That's what he would want.
Either that or stop mentioning it.
He would want that, or stop mentioning it, and you're giving it away. What are you
For
doing?
free.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I would get a stiff right hand, peppering him with those jabs.
Tim, the one-time general sales manager at WEOL always looking for the money end.
Ran the whole thing,
Yeah.
along with the sales part of it. So yeah.
So the Bulldogs are going to cut down the nets. Kaylee Schaefer, the 9th grader, is the first one up the ladder.
Well, Ron, that's going to about do it for us here tonight. Giving thanks to our sponsors. Again, pretty full weekend of basketball online at WEOL.com yet to come. Tomorrow afternoon will be Rocco Nucci and I over at North Ridgeville. We're going to see Larry Babbix and the Brookside Cardinals. They're going to do battle with Canfield. As soon as we get wrapped up with that one, pack up, head over to Barberton. Elyria taking on Canton McKinley.
Doubleheader tomorrow.
That is a huge doubleheader. It is a huge matchup against storied programs later tomorrow night at Barberton.
You guys got a helicopter?
7 o'clock tip. Don't tell anybody. I'm going to drive, and we'll figure it out. We'll get there by 7 o'clock. That WEOL van, as I call it, Ecto 1, kind of like from Ghostbusters, looks the same. And we'll take that over to Barberton, and I'll get us there in plenty of time, I'm sure.
Don't get a speeding ticket.
Why would you even mention that? Right?
I'm sorry for putting that out
Nobody
there.
talks about that except you. I mean, you're a father of 4. I'm not necessarily the vintage of your children, but, you would never say that to them. Don't say it to me. We have the same overall intellect and responsibility level.
I'm sorry. I will apologize.
I'm sorry to your kids. They're way smarter than I am.
Putting that out there. Want to thank, as Jared said, our sponsors, Nick Abraham, Buick GMC, Nick Abraham, Elyria Ford, Route 57, and East Broad Street in Elyria. Of course, Lorain County Community College, real education for good jobs. The Lorain Medina Rural Electric Cooperative, your touchstone energy partner. Your North Ridgeville convenient Sunoco at Center Ridge and Barton Roads. Mallard Creek Golf Club on Route 82 in Columbia Station. The halftime show brought to you all tournament run season by Mallard Creek, thanks to them. And then Eco Tree Services, your complete tree care company. For my partner, Jared Kozar, I'd like to thank him. I'd like to thank Coach Eaton for helping me prepare for this basketball game. Good luck to them as they head down to the state Final Four for the 4th time in 4 years. Your final tonight from Medina High School. The Olmsted Falls Bulldogs, 40. The Hudson Explorers, 29. Falls improves to 22-4 on the year. The Final Four is next, and we wish them well. Have a great night, everybody.